See what the Committee on Reforms of Criminal Justice System says as regards the treatment of victims or some complainants. Complainants are sometimes made the accused and investigations initiated accordingly. Though these are unauthorized by the law and are rare, yet whenever it happens, the victim gets disillusioned and alienated from the system itself. Here we are seeing news reported by the Indian Express where person at the age of 26 has set himself on fire near parliament and sustains 90% of burns. And you can see the versions presented by the Indian Express, one the DCP and another a family member of the victim here, one who suffered the burns. Some papers were found on Jitendra. It was found that 3 cases were ongoing against him in Bagpat, UP, and he alleged that local police are not probing the case properly, which is why he was upset. Now, with respect to the family member of Jitendra, we are from the lower caste. There is no one to listen to the poor and the lower caste, although I would choose the word the castes which are looked as lower by certain communities. In 2021, Jitendra's father was assaulted, but when his family tried to file a case, the police refused and instead registered one against Jitendra. In 2022, the same attackers lodged another case against him under Section 308. In 2024, they tried to run over Jitendra and his father. Yet another case was filed against Jitendra only. Over the years, they threatened his family into silence. Jitendra sought help from the administration and politicians, but was jailed for 1.5 months in a fake case. Now that this news is published, appropriate inquiry should be conducted on the conduct of police and the allegations raised by Jitendra and his family. And if found true, necessary action should be taken and proper information should be provided to the public as regards action taken on the police if the allegations were found true. I would also like my audience to highlight about a Supreme Court direction that was given in the case law of State of Gujarat versus Kishanbai on January 7, 2014. The Supreme Court directed the states to form a committee which will look into various cases that end in acquittal so as to see why the matter ended in acquittal. Is it because the person who was prosecuted was not the real offender? That means real offender is somewhere in the society. That is also a problem. Number two, the person who was acquitted was indeed the offender, but he was set free because of major lapses, either in investigation or in prosecution or both. If there is major lapses, blameworthy lapses in investigation or prosecution or both, disciplinary action should be taken against such officials. How far these committees function in these states or all across India? I am saying, have these committees have been functioning properly, submitting their annual reports to the public and to legislatures? Incidents such as complainants made us accused in their victimizations would drop to a larger extent. What do you think?